It's 2 a.m. I'm alone in a locked-down school pool building, and I can hear two men's voices on the other side of a door that should not be open. This is my true story. I work overnight, alone. I was told nothing like this had ever happened here before, until tonight. I work the night shift, alone, cleaning the pool and locker room area of a school. Every door has a lock. I check every single one myself at the start of my shift. It's a quiet, rural community. Nothing ever happens here, but I still carry a screwdriver in my cleaning apron, just in case. Tonight I was in the boys' locker room when I heard it. A slam, a door, then another. My heart started pounding. I told myself it was nothing. I'd heard strange sounds before with nothing behind them, but this time, I walked to the door leading to the pool and listened through the crack. That's when my stomach dropped through the floor. Talking. Men's voices, multiple of them, inside the pool area. It's 2 a.m. No one should be in this building. And if there was a reason, any reason, my manager always gives me warning in advance. Nobody had warned me about anything tonight. That meant one thing. Whoever was in there had a key. I'd checked every lock myself at the start of my shift. Full adrenaline hit me. I quietly shut the door and ran through the locker room toward the hallway exit. Key ready, breath held. I stepped into the hallway, empty, and locked the door behind me. Then I ran for the one place with a lock the master key couldn't open, the family locker room. 2 private bathrooms inside. I got in and locked the door behind me, but then I heard them. Right outside, on the other side of the pool door, talking. I made out 2 words through the door. She. And in one of these rooms. They knew I was there. They were looking for me. I slipped into the bathroom, locked it, dropped into a crouch on the floor, and dialed 911. No signal bars. I didn't think it would connect. It did, instantly. The dispatcher stayed on the line, calm, steady. She told me police were already on the way, but every second felt endless. I could hear them, trying the locker room door, getting closer. I begged the operator to hurry. Crouched in that bathroom, gripping my screwdriver, my mind went to the worst places a mind can go. What these men might do, how I would fight if that door opened. Then, the door. It opened. A voice said my name, said they were with the sheriff's office. I didn't move. I asked the dispatcher, "Is this them? Is this real?" She confirmed it. Slowly, I opened the bathroom door. "Did you see them? Did you see the men?" I asked. They looked at me. "No," one said. "It was us. We just came in to use the restroom." It made no sense. They explained. They used to work at the school. They still had a key. Perks. They said they'd announced themselves a few times walking in. I never heard a single word of it. I'd already been locked in another room, terrified for my life. They left, and the second they were gone, the adrenaline crash hit me all at once. I sat on that locker room bench, sobbing, shaking, unable to stop. My manager later confirmed this had never happened before. If police ever needed the building for anything, staff always got an email first. This should never have happened. She promised to escalate it and review the security footage. It didn't matter to me anymore. I'd already handed in my 2 weeks' notice for an unrelated job. I had 4 days left. I used every one of them. I know I was lucky that the men behind that door really were police and not something worse. But my body didn't know that in the moment. My body prepared for the worst thing a person can prepare for. And no matter how the story ended, that's not something you just walk away from. I still flinch at small sounds. Hours later, behind locked doors, at home. 2:30 a.m. A racquetball court behind thick glass doors, completely empty, and a ball rolling by itself. I used to work overnight as a security guard at a local port. This is the night I had my first real encounter with something I still can't explain, and I got chills just typing it out. The port I worked was massive, almost 2 miles across. Overnight, there were usually 3 of us on shift, all stationed at the front gate, since nothing ever happened anywhere else at that hour. The veteran guards always said the site was haunted. People had died there over the years. Freak accidents. I'm a religious man. I believe in angels and demons. But I always figured the older guys were just messing with the new hires. For the first few weeks, nothing happened. A few creaks, a misplaced object here or there on my rounds. Nothing that felt real. Then came the gym. There's an old gym on site, built for workers who had to stay overnight during big projects. Sauna, weights, and a racquetball court. Thin plastered walls, thick glass doors like a mini indoor tennis court. Me and another guard, Mike, would usually stop there on patrol and play a round or 2 before heading back to the front gate. But one night, we decided to do a full workout instead. 2:30 a.m. The building was so silent you could hear electricity humming through the lights. A see-off. Everything off. Just the lights. 15, 20 minutes in. Thump. We brushed it off. Kept lifting. A few minutes later, again. Thump. We figured it was our lieutenant walking around. We radioed him. He answered from the front gate. Nowhere near us. We tried to make sense of it logically. The sound was coming from the racquetball court on the other side of the gym. Maybe the AC? No, it was off. And even running, it had never made a sound like that. Then the thumps started coming faster, one right after another. At this point, we were creeped out. But what we were about to see with our own eyes, that's the part that still scares me to this day. We walked toward the glass door on the far side of the gym, flashlight up, aimed straight at the court, and I felt it. Chills across my entire body. My eyes started welling up out of pure fear. Through the glass, a racquetball, rolling, slowly, by itself. No one was inside that court, which meant those thumps we'd been hearing for the last 10 minutes were balls being thrown against the wall, like something or someone was playing in there, alone. We didn't wait to figure out what it was. We ran, full sprint back toward the front gate, both of us practically in tears. Our lieutenant saw us coming and asked why we were running like that, why we were crying. We told him exactly what we saw, and his face scared us more than the ball did. That's why guards keep quitting, he said. There's something evil in this area, and this isn't the first time something like this has happened here. Then he pulled up the security footage. Dark figures, shadows passing straight through the office walls, lights switching on and off with no one near the switch. I still get chills telling this story. To friends, to family. Right now, telling it to you. Some people say it was a demon. Others say it was the ghost of someone who died on that site years ago. I don't know what it was. I just know I didn't last much longer in that job after that night. And that wasn't the only thing that happened there. But that's a story for another time. If you enjoyed today's stories, you can watch compilation of my channel's best stories. My name is The Cursed Owl. Stay safe out there.